The number one mistake that I see people making before they even get to an interview is not researching the business that they've just applied for. So that's what today's video is all about. Make sure that before you even get to that interview, that you have researched the business that you are going to and understand their mission and the things that they do. Because one of the questions that they are going to ask you, like 90% of the time during an interview, is, can you tell us what you know about our company? Or do you know what we do here? Something along those lines. There was a time once, long time ago, where I did not do that. And this was probably 12 years ago. Brought in for an interview and sat down with the person who was interviewing me, of course, and went through the whole process of the interview pretty much. And then we got to this point and he said, so have you looked into our business and what we do? And I said, well, actually, no, not really. I'm not sure what you do. Can you tell me about it? And he's like, well, how come you didn't go and look and see what we did? It's, readily available on the internet. You can look and see. I'm like, well, I didn't think about it. I just said, I've been applying for a lot of jobs and it just wasn't something that came across my head when I was coming here for an interview. I was just excited about the interview. So I didn't look. I'm sorry. He's like, well, that's a bad thing. When I'm bringing somebody in to interview, I want them to know who we are. Now I could sit here and tell you all day who we are, but you have the ability to go online just like you did when you applied for this job. You were online at our website. Why didn't you take the time to look to see what we did? You didn't take the time to see if this business, if this organization and the things that we are doing here is something that interests you. And he just had me dumbfounded. I was like, well, you're absolutely right. I didn't. What do I say? What do I say? I couldn't say anything at that point. He had me right there. From that point on, there's never been a time where I have went to an interview without looking at the job. And matter of fact, there's never been a point in time where I haven't really looked at the organization or business before even applying for the job. Is this business or organization going to be something that I'm interested in? Is it going to be something that's just like a stepping stone for me? And if that's something that you're trying to work on too, I'm not going to necessarily say that's a bad thing. Making stepping stones in your life are fine, but making sure that the business that you're going to somewhat aligns with, your beliefs, the things that you would like to do with your life, something that interests you, those are important things, because you don't want to go into a new business, a new work, a new job, and be completely uninterested by what they do. Be completely just maybe disgusted by the things that they do there. That's not going to be healthy for you or for that work relationship. So the point of this video is to please make sure that you research the business that you're going to. Look at their About Us, look at their social media, see what type of people run this organization, see what they say about themselves online, on their websites and social media and all that. It will give you a really good idea of what type of organization you are going to. So when they ask you, what can you tell us about our business? Well, you can say, well, you guys have been in business for 36 years. You guys moved from one location to another. You guys specialize in this specific trade, right? That's what they're looking for. They're looking to see that, wow, this person actually did their research and they could tell us about who we are. I don't have to sit here and tell this person about who we are, even though they probably still will give you a little bit more information. But the point is, they will love that. They'll eat it up. They will love the fact that you took the time to see who they are. So please, before you even get to the interview, make sure you know the business you are going to. So that's this episode in the interview series. I hope you guys found it useful. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, hit me up in the comments below. As always, take it easy.